Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leisha, I'm a singer-songwriter, and today is just a little playlist for you guys. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and there's a lot of good content out there for mental health. I know that for some people it's a touchy subject, for some people they really struggle with it, and then there's lots of people who don't understand at all. So the more you can find things out, the more you can learn about it, the better, because chances are you probably know someone who is struggling, and even if you don't struggle with it, it'd be nice to be able to know how to help somebody else. So I'm going to link some really good resources down below, some YouTube channels, some podcasts, and places to get help. And I just want to say, if you are someone who's gone through the mental health system and has struggled, I feel you, because I have had some not so great experiences with going through the mental health system. I know that there are good resources out there. I know there are good people in the mental health system. I just haven't had very many positive experiences yet, but I just want to know if you're struggling with that, it's okay. We're gonna get through this. The more we spread awareness about mental health, the more, the better it can get, you know what I mean? But if you are looking for a playlist, I just included a lot of songs that are either songs that you want to listen to when you are sad. I know sometimes for me, if I'm sad, I like to listen to songs that will deliberately make me cry, just because sometimes you hold it in so much because, either you're out in public or you just feel like you can't cry, and sometimes you just hold it in. And so sometimes I'll listen to a sad song because I'm I want to release my tears, they just won't come out. And sometimes listening to a sad song helps. And then, sometimes it just helps for someone to put what you're feeling into words. That's what I do with my music, is hopefully putting into words what somebody else might feel. And so sometimes listening to sad or angry music just makes you feel validated. You're okay, I'm not crazy for feeling this because somebody else feels kind of similar to me, and you're not crazy for feeling anything you feel, because we all have emotions and weird thoughts and all kinds of things that we struggle with. So, and then on the flip side, there are also some, well, not the flip side, but there are also some more uplifting kind of songs, but still have to do with mental health. And if you have any songs that you want me to add to the playlist, leave them down below and I will consider putting them on there. I will say there is a lot of similar artists or multiple songs from certain artists, just because those are the ones that I personally listen to. And I did include my own EP in there because they're all mental health related. So I hope you like the playlist. I will have a YouTube version and I will have a Spotify version. And if there is another version possible somewhere else, I will link it down below. Those are the only two that I can think of at the moment. But yeah, so if you are struggling, just know you're not alone. You're not crazy. And I want to say to anyone who maybe, I don't know how I would word this. I just want to know, I know that a lot of times you'll go on, YouTube or Instagram or wherever, and you'll see someone will be it gets better. And it's it does, but it's not all of a sudden you're better and everything's good all the time. It gets, I guess I would say, easier. And maybe, let's say you're dealing with 10 different situations and they're all on a scale of 1 to 10, there are 10 super stressful. Maybe you're still going to deal with those situations, but maybe one of them's at a 7 and one of them's at a 3, one of them's at a 5. You're just calming your levels a little bit, you kind of learn how to cope with things a little bit easier. And so I wouldn't say that things automatically you're just a happy person all the time, because happiness is also a fleeting emotion. So it's not you can go and just be happy all the time. I just feel the more you seek out help and, find creative outlets and healthy coping mechanisms and different things like that, you just find dealing with situations, at least certain situations, a little bit easier. So I guess that's what I would say, because I know that I used to go and watch YouTube videos and be like, you know, roll my eyes and be like, well, it doesn't feel better, or I'm trying all the things, blah, blah, blah. And you just gotta, it's so annoying, but like things take time. And I guess another piece of advice I want to say is look back on your progress, because if you are in a constant loop of feeling like things aren't getting better, but you're trying all the things, try and look back to see how you were before, because chances are there are little steps that you're taking that are decreasing your stress a little bit, but you're not really noticing it because, you know, you live with yourself every day and maybe things still feel very stressful. Maybe the different categories are on a scale of 1 to 100 and all of them were in like the 90s and now you're like in the 80s, but you don't really notice it, you know what I mean? Because it's so slight. But yeah, long explanation for, you know, things do get better like in small increments. Sometimes there are big steps you can take, but things definitely happen over time and a lot slower than we would like, but it is possible. It is very possible. So yeah, so I hope you like the playlist, and again, if you have any songs you want me to add to it, let me know and I will do that, and I will see you in the next video.